Hollywood may seem glamorous on the surface, but behind the red carpets and flashing cameras lies a world full of tension, betrayal, and secrets. When Blake Lively filed a shocking lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, it sent shockwaves through the industry. But just as quickly as it began, it ended. Why did she suddenly back down? What changed behind the scenes? This isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a story of confrontation, apology, power, and forgiveness. From hidden meetings to emotional turning points, here's the full truth behind Blake's unexpected move that left fans and insiders asking, what really happened? 1. Blake Lively drops the bombshell. Why she backed out of the lawsuit. In a shocking turn of events, Blake Lively has officially withdrawn her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, a move that stunned both the legal world and Hollywood fans. After weeks of silence, sources close to the actress revealed that Blake had a personal change of heart. Initially, the lawsuit stemmed from alleged misconduct on a film project, where Blake claimed she was misled and manipulated during contract negotiations. But according to insiders, something happened behind the scenes. A private conversation that made Blake reconsider. While the details remain sealed, Blake's decision wasn't made lightly. Friends say she wanted justice, but not at the cost of years of friendship and professional respect. The news dropped like a bombshell across media outlets, with many questioning whether the legal pressure was too much or if some settlement was quietly reached. For now, all Blake's team has confirmed is that the matter has been resolved privately. The question now is, did she forgive or was she forced to forget? 2. The secret meeting that changed everything between Blake and Justin. Behind closed doors, one meeting changed the entire course of what could have been a long legal battle. Sources say that before Blake dropped the lawsuit, she and Justin met face to face. No lawyers, no cameras, just two former friends with a storm between them. This emotional confrontation reportedly lasted for hours, filled with raw emotion, tears, and difficult truths. According to those close to the situation, Justin apologized sincerely for what he called a series of misunderstandings and poor communication. Blake, who had been hurt and furious, apparently listened. While forgiveness wasn't immediate, the conversation reopened a door that had slammed shut. After that meeting, insiders noticed a shift in Blake's demeanor. She became quieter about the case and more introspective in interviews. Some believe that Justin shared information Blake wasn't aware of, facts that softened her stance and made her reevaluate the entire situation. Though the exact words exchanged remain private, there's no doubt that this secret meeting became the turning point. Not only did it lead to the lawsuit being canceled, but it may have even salvaged a bond that once seemed irreparably broken.
Inside sources reveal what really happened behind the scenes. While the public saw headlines and speculation, those working closely with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni saw a completely different story unfold. According to a trusted source on the film set, tensions between the two began long before the lawsuit. Small disagreements over creative direction and power dynamics built up slowly over time. Blake felt unheard, while Justin, stepping into a producer role, may have underestimated her boundaries. When the lawsuit was first filed, many insiders feared that buried secrets would finally go public. However, after several internal investigations and private testimonies, a pattern emerged. Both parties were right, and both were wrong. One source claimed that Blake's team wanted to take the matter to trial, but others close to her encouraged peace over prolonged conflict. She had every right to fight, said one crew member, but sometimes letting go is a stronger move. It's also rumored that there were emails and recordings that changed the tone of the case. Not enough to prove malicious intent, but enough to raise doubt. In the end, the behind-the-scenes drama was deeper than anyone imagined, and the truth may never be fully known. 4. Did Justin Baldoni apologize? The truth finally comes out. One of the biggest questions fans have asked is simple. Did Justin Baldoni ever apologize to Blake Lively? The answer, according to several sources, is yes, and it wasn't a PR stunt. When the lawsuit first surfaced, Justin kept silent publicly, refusing to issue any legal statement. But privately, he reached out to Blake directly. The two reportedly spoke over the phone and later met in person. During that conversation, Justin took full responsibility for the communication gaps and expressed genuine regret if his actions ever made Blake feel uncomfortable or disrespected. One insider shared, "He didn't fight her, he listened. That's what changed everything." While some critics called it damage control, Those closest to the situation say the apology was heartfelt and emotional. Justin acknowledged that the pressures of production and ego sometimes blinded him to Blake's perspective. Though Blake never confirmed the apology publicly, her decision to drop the lawsuit shortly after speaks volumes. In Hollywood, apologies are rare, and sincerity even rarer. But in this case, it may have been the key to restoring peace. 5. Legal experts shocked by Blake's sudden decision to withdraw. Blake Lively's sudden legal reversal caught even veteran legal analysts by surprise. Experts had been following the case closely, especially because of its high-profile nature and the powerful names involved. The initial filing included serious allegations, and many expected a lengthy court battle that could have reshaped Hollywood contract standards. But within days of behind-the-scenes developments, Blake's legal team filed to withdraw the lawsuit without prejudice, meaning she could refile but probably wouldn't. Legal commentators were stunned. "You don't file something that explosive unless you're ready to go the distance," said one attorney. So why the change? Analysts point to two possibilities. Either new evidence shifted the odds, or there was a private agreement between both parties. 6. Fans react. Support, confusion, and controversy explode online. As soon as news broke that Blake Lively canceled her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, the internet exploded. Fans from both sides took to social media to express their thoughts, and the reactions were anything but calm. Some praised Blake for showing maturity and choosing peace over prolonged drama. "It takes strength to walk away," one user posted. Others, however, felt let down. "She had a chance to expose the truth," another fan commented. "Why stop now?" The hashtag Justice for Blake began trending, while some fans turned against Justin, accusing him of manipulating the situation behind the scenes. Meanwhile, others defended him, saying he took accountability and deserved forgiveness. 7. What this means for Blake Lively's career moving forward. Blake Lively's decision to cancel her lawsuit doesn't just close a chapter, it opens up a whole new conversation about her future in Hollywood. Many believe this move, whether strategic or emotional, will impact the roles she gets offered and the way the industry sees her. On one hand, insiders say she may have earned respect for handling the situation with grace. Choosing not to drag things through the courts could present her as a strong, composed figure, one who picks her battles wisely. On the other hand, there's concern. Some fear that walking away without a public explanation could be seen as weakness or fear of exposure. Blake Lively's decision to cancel her lawsuit wasn't just a legal move, it was a statement. In an industry where silence often hides pain and justice feels out of reach, Blake's choice to walk away raised more questions than answers. Was it strength, strategy, or something more personal? One thing is clear, both Blake and Justin have changed, and so has their story. As fans, we may never know every detail, but we've seen a glimpse of the emotional storm behind Hollywood's perfect image. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.